So we're gonna use this and put it underneath here and push this up. As you see, push it up, do not be afraid. All right, and walk your way up just like that. There we go. So you're gonna repeat the same thing over here. Alrighty, just like that, and follow it up. You see, that was pretty easy. It's pretty much not a big deal to come out. All right, this is pretty easy. Then do the same thing up here. There we go. So when you look carefully in there, you're gonna see the shining bolt right there. There's two 10mm on the left, and you got 2 on your right. So all you gotta do, put your 10mm in it and take it out. So after we remove the 10mm, the next thing we're gonna do is remove the air vent right there. All right, all you gotta do is just pull it out, just like that. Do not be afraid. It's not gonna break. Just like that, guys. So just leave it up here. All right, and the next thing we're gonna do is pull the radio out. So the radio, we're gonna pull that out just like that. Very easy to come out. All right, we're gonna disconnect that. All right, just pull it out. We're gonna press this in and pull it out, guys, just like that. Alrighty, and do it. Repeat the same thing here and pull it out. Keep pulling out. Make sure you don't pull onto the wire. Just hold the connector. There we go. Pull that out. Repeat the same thing with this one. There we go, just like that. So we got it out. So the next thing we're gonna do, guys, is use our fitted screwdriver. As you see right here, we have 2 screws, one on the left and one on the right. So we're gonna remove these. All right, that's gonna come disconnected. All right, now we have this. We're gonna drill the hole from the back of this thing right here. So this is what everything gonna begin. You're just going to match this connector here. All right, which one that going to fit in this one here, something like that. So you're just going to see which one that fit in. So like I said, it's very easy to do. All right, you're gonna take one and see if it fit in like this. If this one fit in, okay, then that's it. Because if it's not belong there, it's never going to lock in place. So that's how you learn how to do the connection on your own. So after we connect this one, we're going to find another connector and see if it's gonna match us. So this one, hopefully this is what it is. When you see the connector, you can tell that they belong together. All right, so this right here, yeah. So just take your time. There we go. So as you see, that works. So what we're gonna do next is to find another one. So this right here, all right, I'm assuming it's gonna be for this guy right here too. As you see, how easy is that? So that's how you try to do your own connection on your own. You kind of like look at it, you're like, okay, you match it up, you put it in, do not force it, just kind of go slow. If it hook into it, then that's it. If it's not, then you could disconnect it and do it again. So after we done connecting these 3, all right, this black connector here is the one that getting all the information here to the system. So this black one here, we're gonna find the unit. If you look on the back of the unit here, you're gonna see the spot over there to connect that. All right, so that's how we're going to do that. You're just gonna match it up and plug this in right here. Like I said, guys, this is like plug and play, very easy to do. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do here is to, you see this one here got multiple audio, videos, and all that cool stuff, microphone and all that cool stuff connecting to that. So we're gonna find a spot for this right here. If you look over here, you're gonna see the biggest one is where we're gonna do the connection. Alrighty, so we're gonna plug it right in here, just like that. There we go. It just went in pretty easy. So I'm gonna put a microfiber rag over here and lay the system on it just like this, guys. Alrighty. So the next thing we're gonna do here, if you see this tool for the auxiliary cable, all right, these are the only thing we're gonna need. Everything you see over here, I left the cap on it. It means that we're not going to need them. We're not going to need them anyway. We're gonna need a microphone. This black one here is for the microphone, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and connect the auxiliary. All right, so the red one go to the red one here, and the white one go to the white one. All right, that's it. What I would suggest doing there is grab a electrical tape and try to tape these so they won't come disconnecting down the road, guys. That's pretty much just to assist there. Alrighty, do the same thing here. Alright, so all the rest, everything you see over here, they for other different reasons. For people that install the big subwoofer, the big speaker and other stuff, like maybe if you have additional camera and other different stuff you want to install, everything here, you know, is for the reason. Alrighty, so this is stuff that we don't even have to worry about. So basically all we're gonna need here is these two auxiliary cable here. Alrighty, and that's it. So I was saying earlier, this right here is for the, if just in case you don't have a satellite antenna. So we do have one already for the vehicle. We are going to plug that right here, as you see right here, guys. This is for the satellite antenna. We just plug that right in here, and that's it. All right, you leave it right there. That's all you got to do. So for now, we are going to just lay the unit right here and test it out a little quick and see if we're getting power to that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and turn off the vehicle and see. I'm just gonna have it in accessory mode for now. All right, this is already programmed to Toyota, because when I first got it, I kind of unboxed it and I connect that manually myself. So I changed all the information. I'm going to show you guys how to change that information, but it's going to be in a separate video. This is just an installation video. As you see right now, everything is starting up pretty good. Yeah, so pretty much everything looking nice so far. You got all the apps right here. It's very sensitive though. You got radio. You see there, radio's playing.
Nominee Amy Coney Barrett over the past 2 days on Capitol Hill. A committee vote on her nomination is scheduled for tomorrow.
So it's like a plug and play, guys. Very easy to use and very easy to do the connection. Anyone could do this. The hardest part is to remove all the surrounding stuff, remove the radio and stuff like that, but the connection is very easy, guys. So you got Google, you got Bluetooth, navigation, radio, email, music, whatever you name it. You got the App Store right there. You can also connect this to your phone hotspot in order to download any apps that you want. But for now, it's not connecting to anything yet. So if you do so, you'll be able to download any apps like Netflix or whatever to the system right here. Alrighty, guys. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have plenty of stuff. We have YouTube's already installed. We got Google. We got voice search. We got the Google map over there. It's pretty much loaded. There's a lot of room over here to download, you know, all the different apps. I love it so far. It's really nice. So now we are going to do the final connection and, you know, and get out of here. So one thing I wanted to, this is like a GPS antenna. It's something that really not necessary to me because I feel like there's one antenna on the roof already that we connect that earlier. All right, so this right here is totally up to you. If you got an older vehicle that don't have one of these, then you can go ahead and use one of these right here. And the next thing I'm going to show you is the microphone. You got the microphone over here. This is optional. It got a built-in microphone and all that cool stuff. So if you want to do the microphone connection, that's totally up to you. I have also the, let me turn this off a little quick. There's a connector right there for the microphone, guys. All right, so this is This is especially for the microphone. All you gotta do, you know, plug in your microphone right there already, and then run the cable as you want. It's very easy to do. So we're gonna skip that part, and the next thing I want to show you guys is the auxiliary. All right, this right here, they provide you two of this USB connector right here. There's one for phone mirror and one for your auxiliary cable just to play music. Remember, this auxiliary that we connect earlier, this is for that. So we are going to connect this, all right, because I already drew the hole over here to connect that. I didn't show you guys. That's the reason I told you need a drill to make hole in the cigarette lighter thing. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and connect the microphone and the phone mirror cable real quick. So guys, when you look on the back of the unit here, you're going to see there's plenty of spot over here to do the connection, but you also want to see the connector you have here. All right, the phone mirror has the four pin connector. All right, so you're going to find a 4-pin connector, which is this one right here, that little one right there. All right, so we're going to plug in the phone mirror right there. That's for the 4-pin connector. It's very tiny, so you gotta be careful. All right, so the phone mirror is connected, and the next thing we're gonna do here is the auxiliary. The auxiliary has a 6-pin connector. All right, so you're gonna find a 6-pin connector, which is that one right there. I hope you guys can see that. Alrighty, and then plug it right in. There we go. So it's not coming out, which means it's connected. All right, like I said earlier, this is optional. Alrighty, if you want, you could go ahead and do the connection. I'm just gonna run this and then put that on the dashboard. Maybe that might help also, you never know. So where you're gonna plug this, you see this is kind of like you know, the stuff you plug on the back of your TV or whatever. To make it easy, just go ahead and disconnect this first, then you got more room to do that. Alrighty, there we go. That's it. Once you have this connected like that, you can go ahead and plug this back in. Alright, so these two USB over here, one is for the phone mirror and one for the auxiliary. After we're done doing the connection on the back of the system here, we are going to run this over here. Then we're gonna get it from the other side. All right, after we run that here, we can go underneath here. All right, we can go underneath here and find it. So this one here, let's go to the other one. So we have all two cable here. So what we're gonna do next is to feed this cable in the hole that I drew earlier. As you see there, run it through there, just like that, and run the other one. There we go. We have both cable coming down. To me, honestly, these are really not necessary, but I'm just showing you guys just in case you want to do the same thing. We have the microphone. The microphone, like I said, is totally optional. You guys want to use it, you can use it. If you want to use the microphone, it's pretty simple. All you have to do here is connect that to this here. Alrighty, but then you have to find a spot to run the microphone. I don't have anyone to help me with camera and all that cool stuff, so I'm just going to skip that part, guys. Alright guys, now we're done doing all the connection. We test the unit, it's working. We plug in the auxiliary cable and the phone mirror cable. Alrighty, so now we're going to feed all the cable back in here and install the system. This system does not need any 10mm. It just push in. As you see this yellow clip right here, they need to get into this hole right there. Alrighty, That's all you do. You push it in. Make sure that you have this yellow clip. All right, so you can see this yellow clip. Make sure the yellow clip is on it. That's the one that's gonna hold the unit in place. All right, so what we're gonna do now, push all this cable in here just like that. Alrighty, and this GPS antenna, this one here, I'm gonna leave it up here, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. Push it in. You see the yellow clip right there? You're gonna go into that hole right there. Alrighty, guys, match it up, and the other one you match it up down here, just like that, and you match up the other one on the left side too. You push it in. Alrighty, and that's it. Once you push it in just like that, you leave it. It's not gonna come off. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do here is to install the air vent. All right, so before we install the air vent, we want to make sure that we leave the GPS antenna outside just like that. Alrighty, all right, then we're gonna roll that cable just like this, and this clip gonna go into all the holes on the unit right there. Okay, you can see it. You can see the hole on top of the unit right there. 1, 2, 3. This clip's gonna go right inside. So this clip gonna hold on to this right here. Alrighty. So do it just like that. Match it up, and push it in. Push it in just like that. All right, so for the GPS antenna, what we're gonna do is to remove the double side tip and then stick it from here. So I'm gonna skip that part. I'm gonna do that later. All right, so we have this just like that. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do now is to install the cigarette lighter thing, or how you call that little pocket with the cigarette lighter put in there. Okay, we already ran the USB connector inside and everything, as you guys can see. In order to install this, we have to put the vehicle back into neutral. So that means we are going to put the key in it and not turn on the engine, but just, you know, put it into neutral so we get more room over here to work on. And once we have that, as you guys see over here, that white connector is gonna plug right back in here. Ready, guys? Match it in, and there we go. That's it. And then once you have that, all right, you're gonna pull this cable. This cable is not too long, all right, so it's just something that you're gonna fold and leave it right in here. So we're gonna match this and push it right in just like that. All right, so as you see that little hole right there, that's for your screw. So now we have the filler screwdriver right here. We're going to put this back on, guys. We can go ahead and just slide it right in. All right, and press it in. You hear that click, and once you hear that click, you can go ahead and put the vehicle back into park. Alrighty, and turn it off. Now what we're gonna do is just roll this right here and put it right into the pocket. That's for down the road if you have someone that want to use it, or if you want to use it yourself. But in my case, it's gonna be my teenage daughter driving this vehicle, so she really not gonna need that. Alright guys, the last thing we're gonna do now is to install this side panel right here. Alright, it's pretty easy to do. The same way you took it apart, that's the same way you're gonna put it in. So you're just gonna match it up, clip it in. Very easy to do, guys. As you see, repeat the same thing over here. Then you work your way up. Same story, guys. Very easy. Alright. Alright guys, now we are done installing everything. We are going to go ahead and give it a final test. As you see, mine has the Toyota logo on it. I have to connect that on my cell phone internet in order to change that. Pretty much every vehicle that you think about is in the system. You just have to choose which one matches your vehicle logo. So mine is Toyota, and I choose Toyota. And like I said, this system, there are a lot of stuff into it. It tells you everything that you want to know about how to use the system in the owner menu. The only thing it don't tell you is how to install that, which is very easy to do. And I hope you guys understand the installation process. Alrighty. But like I said, this is one of the things that you could connect to your phone and be able to go on the App Store, you see Play Store, and then download things like Netflix and other different apps that you want to download. And you see you have your navigation right there. Let's go to the Google Map a little quick. So you got the Google Map right there, which is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and remove the C a little quick. There we go. I don't really need that anymore. So it's looking good. And my goal was to have something this big. This is 9-inch, this big, just to replace that boring factory radio, guys. Check this out. All right, from this right here, we go to the beautiful looking screen. That's all. I just want my little girl to get in the car and then see the big screen and get to play with it or whatever, connect a phone, play music, because you can answer your phone call from right here, which is really, really cool. I mean, there's nothing else and it's cheap. This thing is like under $300, guys. So you got plenty of room to download any apps that you want. Like I said, you can go in the Play Store to download anything that you want, things like Netflix. You want to connect to your phone, you go to Bluetooth, you do the connection and all that cool stuff. You got the volume up and volume down right there. I mean, I don't know what else I'm going to tell you. You got the radio. Radio is pretty good, working right. All right.
In order to battle the coronavirus. You have been listening to the newsroom from the BBC.
So everything is working good. It would be way easier for me to show you guys how to do this step by step if I had somebody to help me with the camera, but I hope you guys understand that. It's really hard to do stuff like that in a small vehicle if you do not have someone to help you out with the camera, guys. So once again, it's Emmanuel. I'm going to install the backup camera, and I want you guys to like and subscribe so you don't miss out the video on the backup camera, guys. So for now, I'm out of here once again. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please, if you do enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and that definitely going to help me making more video. The more people subscribe to the channel, the more it's going to encourage me to make a lot of cool video like this one, guys. For now, like I said, I am out of here. You guys have a good one.